Hello friends, Alex on the 3rd of July 2021, currently 8 o'clock in the morning. So, where are we? Currently in a place called Omachi, which is in Nagano Prefecture, slightly north of Matsumoto and east of the Northern Alps and west of the Yatsugatake range. Yatsugatake range is over there in the distance, it's not the one in the foreground. Northern Alps is over there, somewhere in the clouds. So yeah, I've currently walked about 3 kilometers from Omachi station because the next train further up north to the more northern stations is not until 10 o'clock, so I don't really have that much time to waste, so I thought I may as well walk, you know, have legs and can use those. So from here we're basically walking towards the trailhead entrance to Mount Kashimayarigatake, it's called, which is about 2,880 meters, around that range anyway. And yeah, it's quite an intense one typically, because the access to begin with is really annoying, because we're gonna have to walk about another 5 kilometers to be able to get there. So for context's sake, we're about 800 meters elevation at the moment. Need to go up about another 300. It's gradual though, over 5 kilometers, so it's not really too bad. And then start from there. We're going to go up to a place called, I think it's Sugaike, it might be called Sugaike Mountain Lodge. I might be incorrect on the name there though, apologies. And yeah, so at the mountain lodge, just going to set up my camp there, and then head over to Mount Kashima either today or tomorrow, depending on the weather, with a bit of a lighter pack, rather than my full set here that you might be able to see. But yeah, basically, just thing to keep in mind today is the weather is looking very tenuous, so it looks like it might rain. That's kind of within the realm of prediction there. I've kind of imagined that's going to happen, so oh well. That, and there's also rumoured to be bears quite common on there's rumours to be bears quite common. Yeah, bears are meant to be quite common on the trailhead that I'm taking, so just need to keep that in mind. Might attach my bear bell later, I don't know really. I'm kind of mixed opinions concerning bear bells. But yeah, that's about it I think for now. As much as I'd love to keep talking to you whilst I'm walking down this quite monotonous looking road, I think I'll get back to it. And yeah, I'll probably take a bit more footage maybe when I get to the trailhead entrance or so. So until next time, Alex out. Hello friends, Alex again on the 3rd of July 2021, currently 10:21 in the morning, around 1,000 meters elevation, about 2 kilometers off the trailhead entrance. I just thought I'd show you this because it's fairly interesting. I don't know if you make it out. We'll continue walking whilst I'm talking about this. So yeah, I made a massive miscalculation in terms of how far the trailhead entrance was from the station, in case you haven't been able to tell off the time, because it's been approaching 3 hours now of walking. I've walked about 14 kilometers from the station, gained about sort of 300 meters or so. But yeah, so as I said, that says in katakana over there, catch and release, which would be catch and release, yeah? So it's a basically it's a fishing area, so there were a lot of people driving past me and I was sort of wondering what they're doing. We were like, oh, you know, is Kashimayari really that popular as a hiking location? And the answer is probably no, because the majority of the people seem to be here fishing, so it's fairly interesting. There's one pond here where they have to catch and release, and then there's another pond over to the right hand side, excuse me, off into the distance, where you can take up to 2 kilograms of fish home by the looks of it. Or actually, I might stand corrected, that might be the one you're allowed to take fish home, and then this one on the left hand side you might have to release. I'm not really entirely sure, but yeah, it's fairly interesting. I'm not really a fishing sort of guy myself, but you know, each their own I suppose. That's someone speeding up the road. But yeah, I'll obviously you know, it's been a bit of a killer walking up here for, you know, like basically going on 3 hours now, but it's not been massively steep in terms of elevation change. Just as a bit more information, from the trailhead entrance it's about 1,040, 1,050 meters or so, and then the campsite that I'm going to today is 2,400 meters, so it's a good 1,350 meters elevation change. It's in very sort of Northern Alps style as well, in that it's very, very steep all of a sudden, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, sorry I won't keep you on my sweaty face all the time, so don't imagine that's very pretty. Yeah, there's a look at the fishing area again. But yeah, so the trailhead entrance to the camp apparently takes 4 hours, give or take. So I may have mentioned this earlier, but I'm aiming to be at my camp by about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I should be able to make that in fairly good time, because as I said, it's about 10:20 in the morning at the moment. I'll be at the trailhead entrance in the next 15 minutes or so, I think. There's about another 2 kilometers or so to go. So yeah, I've been trying to walk fairly quickly, obviously, because, you know, I sort of want to make the best of this weather whilst I can, because it's kind of cleared up. Whilst it's kind of still overcast, it's kind of quite hard to tell, but yeah. Obviously keep my eyes and ears out for bears. Fortunately not really come across any so far, which is good. So yeah, that's about it, I think, for now. So I'll probably forgo the recording at the trail entrance. But yeah, until next time, which I'll take some more footage on the trail itself, I imagine. Alex, out. Hello again, friends. Alex on the 3rd of July 2021, currently 11:17 in the morning, around 1,140 meters elevation. So yeah, as you can probably tell by the roaring of water nearby, we are currently near a river. I use that to replenish some water down there. Yeah, I'm not really sure if you're meant to go down there. You're not allowed to go in here because it's a sort of water filtration system by the looks of it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's you know, free for all by the looks of it. Unless they're going to start putting taxes on rivers or something, I suppose. Yeah, got to the trailhead entrance, nice and safe. I've proceeded about 100 meters up since then. It's quite a sort of easygoing ascent for about the next 40 minutes or so. Then it gets devilishly difficult after that. So, as I probably mentioned earlier, it's about 700 meters of uninterrupted ascent. Which is okay, to be honest. It's not as bad as sort of going up a mountain, going down and then up again like that, as I've expected off most ridge walks up until now. But this one is very much until the top, after this next 40 minutes anyway, a pure ascent. The mountain lodge where I'll be camping at today is just so happens to be running business from today. I saw a sign further down that way indicating as such. So yeah, we're in luck today. I did so happen to actually look that up the other day, so I wouldn't have to end up camping illegally outside, because campsites in the Northern Alps are quite strict. You generally have to pay money and such as a gratuity fee of sorts. Yeah. I keep getting dripped by stuff. I'm not really sure if that's my sweat or rain at this point, so I'm going to probably press on, I think, before the rain starts coming down proper. It's meant to be coming down around sort of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'm feeling it a bit now, so I think it's actually starting to spit, which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, within the realm of expectation. It might sort of cool me down a bit as well, because I've been massively overheated on the way up here. So yeah, completely on my own as well today. I saw 2 other cars in the car park, but I imagine those were sensible people who actually drove cars here, so they'll be probably crossing me on the way back down whilst I'm going up, I imagine. So yeah, for now though, that's it for me, I think. I'll take some more footage later on. I heard a deer sort of screeching over there about 5 minutes ago. But yeah, so until next time, Alex, out. Hello again, friends. Alex on the 3rd of July 2021. Currently 13:48 in the afternoon, and we are at about 1,730 meters on the way up to Mount Kashimayari. We're not going to be summiting it today, though. I don't think it'll be probably tomorrow's job by the pace that we're going at. Yes, I'm not going to get super blue about the pace that I'm going. Obviously, this part is really, really tough. The sort of extreme ascent, so to speak. I'm sort of aiming to get by to a sort of plateau area by about 3 o'clock, and then it's about another hour and 15 minutes after that. So yeah, we're sort of within range for sort of like 3 to 4. At a push I can still sort of make it there for 5, 6, and that's fine, because I'm not sleeping at the mountain lodge today. I'll be just staying in my tent. I thought this was interesting. There's some some markings on this rock, probably because it's at risk of falling down, I imagine. So people who do maintenance, they mark the rocks and such, and if necessary they'll put supports in. I imagine, I don't know, when I first saw it I thought, you know, oh, it looks like something could be living in here, i.e. a bear, but I don't know, I don't think bears are that sort of stupid. They seem to have a bit more sense of Darwinism than humans do sometimes, so I don't really think they'd want to go and live under there if that came falling down, you know. But yeah, I've not really taken much footage for one simple reason, and that is because it's also been quite tough, and also it's pretty much just been the same thing over and over. So it's pretty much like steep descents like this, switchbacks, and then there's ladders here and there. I don't think there's a ladder down here from where I came from, otherwise I'll be able to show you, but yeah, pretty much like ascending like this all the time. Over there in the distance you might be able to make out the sound of water, if I shut up for a sec. But yeah, there is the dam down there that I passed earlier on. There's a couple of dams that have been built, and they're now very far away, so it's a good indicator of how far I've come. Also in the distance through the trees over there, you might be able to make out a mountain sort of clouded in the clouds over there. That's probably one of the peaks of Mount Shirouma-Goryu it's called. That's 3 peaks, sort of 2,500, 2,600 range. Mount Kashimayari, if you remember, is 2,880 or so. Kashimayari is over in that direction, over there, like beyond this. But yeah, that's just a quick update. I'll probably take some more footage later on when I'm over the really sort of intense steep ascent. When I get to that plateau area, maybe I'll just have a small bite to eat, I think, because I'm starting to get a bit hungry. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching, but until next time, I'll take some more footage later. So until then, Alex, out. Hello again, friends. Alex on the 3rd of July, 15:22 in the afternoon. Going nice and slowly on the way up to Mount Kashimayari, currently around 2,040 meters elevation. So what you're looking at just ahead of us, obscured in the clouds as the clouds are rolling over it, is our destination today. That is not Mount Kashimayari, but it's the ridgeline. You might be able to just make out a sort of faint outline of the target one anyway. It's either that one or the one to the right over there. So yeah, hopefully the clouds sort of stay like this, so they're not completely you know, blocking the view like over there. I've got my raincoat on now just in case, because it is technically meant to be showering at the moment according to the weather forecast, but it's not. I've just taken a break, as you can probably tell over here. So yeah, where we are currently, that's the marker as to where we are. Sorry, I told a lie, it seems. We are 2,020 meters, not 2,040, apologies. So yeah, quite a bit of snow remaining, it seems, over there in the sort of seke, whatever you call that in English. What, snowdrifts, I suppose you call those, yeah. Despite it being 3rd of July, I have a feeling those probably will last throughout the summer, to be honest, unless it gets stupidly hot this summer, like it has done sometimes. But yeah, it's a nice sort of vote of confidence actually to be able to sort of finally see where I'm going, rather than just sort of continuing up and up and up and up and sort of, you know, never really seeing where we're going. I can already from here see a few ladders on place on the way up there, which will be quite nice. This is also quite steep going up, so we have about another 350 meters to tackle ahead of us, but you know, going to take it nice and slow and steady. So we're at like 15:30 at the moment. I did say that I was going to be at the top by about 3 to 4 or so was what I was aiming for, but I ended up taking a bit more time on this sort of stretch, so we're you know, not going to get too blue about that. It's can't really be helped. The whole purpose of this anyway is to get a bit of stamina in place for future ridge walks. Oh, well, in fact, that's quite pretty over there, isn't it? Over there, you can probably see a mountain range sort of coming through over there. Either that might be Kashimayari, or it might be what's called the Hachimine Killet, which to the right, on a nice day, you might be able to see Mount Goryu as well. So Mount Goryu and Mount Kashima, and then you have the Hachimine Killet in the middle. If you remember the passage of no return that I was talking about, the Hachimine Killet is similar to that. So it takes about 3 hours, 4 hours to pass through. So yeah, it's not exactly the safest of places to go, especially when it's you know, cloudy and obscured like this, and there's bits of snow remaining. Don't really want to go plummeting down to your death, do you? But yeah, that's probably enough of an update for me. I've taken my break now, so I'm going to get back to it, I think. Am I going to take any more footage? I'll take some more footage probably when I get to the top of the ridgeline, I think. This has given me a nice sort of vote of confidence seeing this, and the sort of sun's come out over there, as you can see. I'll probably get hot later, so I'll end up taking this raincoat off, I imagine, because it doesn't really look like it's raining. Those clouds aren't rain clouds, so... But yeah, as always, it's been enjoyable up until now, but until next time, when I take some more footage, Alex, out. Hello again, friends. It's me, Alex, on the 3rd of July, currently 17:49 in the evening, around 2,456 metres elevation, and we're currently in the tent site, nice one, Alex, tent site for the mountain lodge that I've already signed into. So it's about a 15-minute walk away from the mountain lodge. Yeah, this is my designated spot because I want some, what do you call it, buffer from the wind there. So yeah, we'll be setting up camp here just in a moment anyway. Ooh. So yeah, quite a long ascent, a bit longer than I expected anyway. Probably didn't help that I decided to walk from the station to the trailhead entrance. The woman at reception was quite surprised by that. She was like, "Why'd you do that?" But yeah, they also asked me about potentially booking a taxi on the way back, but no, I don't want to spend that much money. So we'll stick to walking, I think. I've also discovered that there's a hot spring. What do you call it? Not only at the place I'm going to tomorrow in the evening, but there's one that I could potentially go into after descending via the Otanihara route, by the way, is what it is. I mean, I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's enough of my ugly face. As you can see, the crowds, nice one, Alex, again, that's 2. The clouds are moving fairly quickly, so moving from west to east, that's where the wind is currently, anyway. Obviously, when I wake up tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just changed directions, because the wind is known to do that. But yeah, good thing is about the campsite being here is I'm now basically 15 minutes closer to to Kashimayari anyway tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I really hope it doesn't rain. Just repeat that with me, everyone. Please hope it doesn't rain. If it does, it'll be quite annoying. It doesn't mean it's the end of the hike or anything, but also slight spoilers. I've already bought the Kashimayari badge, just in case I'm in a bit of a hurry and I don't really have enough time to dilly-dally around here. So yeah, that's nice. Also got a bandana as well. I don't know if you noticed when it was on my face earlier, but I accidentally slipped outside the mountain lodge, and I think I've got some blood coming down here. It's either that or sweat, so I'll clean myself up later though, I think. I'm obviously not going to risk putting my bandana on and blood staining it as soon as I've got it. But yeah, oh, there you go. Mount G over there has come out to say hello as well. Let me see. So that first sort of peak there, pointing out towards us, is where we came from, over there, I think. Anyway, wait, am I wrong on that? I am, actually, yeah. That's the southern point of Mount G, central point of Mount G, and, sorry, yeah, northern, central, southern, basically those 3. They're all part of the same mountain. Quite a popular one, Mount G, Mount Old Man, if you put that in English. But, yeah, it's good that I was shooting a video now, because it seems that in about 10 seconds you're not going to be able to see it anymore. But yeah, it's not one of the 100 famous mountains, it's one of the 200 famous mountains, in fact. Why do I know that? I don't know. Kashimayari, for some reason, is a 100 famous mountain though, instead. But yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't really mind if the scenery was like this tomorrow, but maybe that's being a bit too optimistic, who knows. But yeah, I think that's about it for now. I've been talking for a bit too long, I think, so I'm going to set up my camp, have some food, and then get an early bed, get to bed early even, because I want to leave tomorrow at around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Probably more like 4 o'clock, because I don't really want to walk in the pitch black anyway. So yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. This has been day 1, Alex solo in the Northern Alps, going up to Kashimayari, signing off at 2,450 metres. So until next time, Alex out. Morning friends, it's me Alex in the Northern Alps, currently 3:20 in the morning. Currently at the peak of Mount, what is it? Nububiki Yama, it's called, Mount Nububiki, which is quite a funny name I suppose. Currently around 2,690 metres. Our objective is over there in the shadows that you probably can't see because my GoPro doesn't pick up stuff in the dark very well. But there are two peaks. There is the Nampo and Hoppo, which respectively means southern and northern peaks. I'm sort of toying with the idea of maybe going to the northern peak as well, although it is a bit shorter than the southern peak. The southern peak is, I keep saying, what, around 2,880 metres or so, give or take. But yeah, making really good time. I left a touch earlier from my camp. So I left around 2:15 in the morning, just to try and beat any unfortunate weather that may roll in later. Come from over that direction, which obviously doesn't really mean much to you because you probably can't see it very well. There is also a city shining in the distance over there to the east, which I imagine is Ormachi town, or either Ormachi or Matsumoto, most likely Ormachi from here. Our destination that we'll be going after descending will be over there pretty much and descending down, and there's some light straight ahead there, which I imagine is the ski ground, or at least I'd hope so. So yeah, I'm going to take a sort of 10-minute break or so here, because it's been a pretty intense 200-meter climb from the campsite, and then continuing on to Mount Kashima, there is another 200 meters, and then we'll be done. After that, I'll be returning to the mountain lodge, which is back over that way. I was toying with the idea of going via Mount G to return, but I don't really want to push myself with another ascent, I don't think, with the amount of baggage that I've got. So probably just go back via Otanihara, that route that we took, the continuous ascent. But you know, in this case it will be a continuous descent, so it'll be going from 2,400 meters to around 1,100 meters, so it'll be around 1,300 meters descent when we get back to the mountain lodge anyway, so that's something to look forward to. Don't know if you can even see me, I might be blinding you now, but this is me currently. Obviously you need a headlamp because it's still quite dark. Sunrise is expected around 4 o'clock in the morning or so, in about 40 minutes time. But yeah, that's about it for me, I think. If I said it was the 3rd of July earlier, I apologise. It is in fact the 4th of July today, Sunday. So yeah, nice early starts today, in the hopes of getting off the mountain fairly early today as well, and heading up towards Mount Amakazari, which will be my next destination after getting off Mount Kashimayari. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, Alex out. Hello friends, Alex again on the 4th of July, currently 4:26 in the morning. So yeah, here we are at the summit of Mount Kashimayarigatake. 2,889 meters is what it was. Yeah, very pretty. Quite good timing actually to come up here at this time. Those clouds over there look quite ominous, so they might be looming and coming up here soon. Just going to point out a couple of things I suppose. So this is the summit marker in English. The old Japanese one is yeah, it's a bit worn and torn there. You see some landmarks from here over this direction. Straight ahead, currently obscured by the clouds, don't know if I'm pointing it out correctly, that is Tateyama over there. Mount Tsurugi is over there, straight ahead, 2,999 meters. Yeah, God, they actually look a lot closer from here, but they actually take a while to traverse between. As I've mentioned before, that's my gear. As I mentioned before, there's Mount G over there, so around 2,600 meters. All three, so Hoppo, Chuho, and Nampo peaks. That is. There's an alternate sort of escape route that you can go down over there. There is also a mountain lodge straight ahead. That's the sunrise coming up very slowly. It'll be obscured for a while by these clouds, I imagine. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a triangulation point, so there we go. Get some luck. That is Hoppo over there of Kashimayarigatake. Yeah, I'm not going to go over there. It's way too way too steep going down here. Looks a bit too risky, to be honest. But yeah, that's around 2,840 meters, so it's about 40 meters lower than here. Over there, straight in the distance, that is Mount Goryu in the sort of foreground, and there's the Hachimine Killet basically making up the ground here. It takes around 4 or 5 hours to traverse to get to the top of Mount Goryu from here anyway. In the distance, the pointy out, the peak sort of sticking out anyway, that's quite obvious from here. That would be Mount Shirouma from here. And yeah, quite a nice view, all in all. Yeah, there was a lot less snow than I expected. Obviously I said that, what was it, Mount Goryu would be my last snow mountain, but as you can probably tell, there's sort of patches of snow remaining here and there, particularly over the sort of Tateyama, Mount Tsurugi area. That cloud is looking a bit ominous actually, that looks like rainfall over there. So might hurry, and we need to go back over there straight ahead. That's where our camp will be. Yeah, it will take it will be a lot shorter to go back to the camp anyway from here than it was ascending, but yeah. Let's take a seat here. So yeah, that's about it from me, I think, for this. I'll make a beeline back for the mountain lodge, and then, to be honest, make a descent straight down the Untitled mountain trail. That'll take around 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It's very, very pretty though. Gets me a bit nostalgic. I remember sitting with you guys over there about sort of 30 minutes from Mount Shirouma, watching the sunrise come up. That would have been around 6 o'clock though, because it was around, what, October when we did that, I think. So yeah, very, very pretty. This is a sea of clouds technically, I suppose. Obviously there's clouds above us as well though, looking quite ominous, and the obscurity levels are going up quite a lot. I can actually feel rain coming down, so I wouldn't be surprised if about half an hour it'll be tipping it down, which will be a bit unfortunate, but you know, it's within the realms of expectation. So but yeah. Yeah, they are looking very gloomy over there now. That's about it from me, I think. So I'll take some more footage, maybe when I get back to the mountain lodge, or maybe when I'm sort of halfway down the Untitled mountain trail. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, Alex out. Hello again, friends. Alex on the 4th of July, currently 4:59 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We've gone back down to around 2,600 meters now. So yeah, just a correction from earlier because it was bugging me. This mountain here that I'm on still at the moment, I said Numubiki Ya. It is Numubiki Ya. Still incredibly hard to say. Mount Numubiki. Try and say that 3 times really fast over and over. It's not really very easy. Bit of a tongue twister, but as you can tell, it's the rain front has come in, which is fantastic. Sarcasm. But yeah, it can't really be helped. I'm quite glad that I went up at the time that I did, because ascending in this sort of weather would be incredibly unpleasant. You might be able to make out over there, let me see if I can point it out to you. There is a sort of red spot over there, which is a mountain lodge. It's sort of in this area on your screen, I think. That's where we're returning to, the mountain lodge. The campsite that I'm staying at is just before that. So if you can see the sort of snow drifts on the way there, after that last snow drift, that's sort of where the camp is, if I recall. So yeah, Alex in the rain in July. It's not really stupidly cold though, so I'm not really going to complain too much. I've got my bandana keeping me warm as well. When I get to the mountain lodge, I'm going to have them check out this cut that I got here, because it ended up bleeding a lot, but I don't really think it's too deep, so should be okay. No brain damage, I don't think. Don't want to get any stupider than I already am. So yeah, in this weather, there is no way in hell I'm going to go at Mount G and go along there, because as you can probably tell, it's a ridge walk, basically similar to what we're doing now, so you'd be getting buffeted by wind and rain all the time. So one of the benefits of going back via Untitled, which is to the left or east from here, would be that the majority of the path is in a forest, so you don't really get affected by the wind too much. But yeah, obviously Mount Tateyama and Mount Tsurugi now, you can't really see them at all, but they're looking very ominous in the distance because of the rain cover. But yeah, I'm going to crack on getting back to the mountain lodge, otherwise I'm going to be going on all day, it feels like. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video that I take, which will probably be Mountain Lodge or Otani Hara. So yeah, Mount Numu Biki Yama is what this is. Right, Alex out. Hello again friends, Alex on the 4th of July, currently 6:23. Just a very short video. Setting off into the rain, back with a full pack again. Obviously the rain's not particularly pleasant, but we'll put the hood up I think and continue on from here. There's a couple of dangerous areas right at the beginning on the descent. Other than that, should be pretty smooth sailing. So I'll probably get back to you, I think, when I've passed that area and got back into the forest, I think. So, until next time, Alex out. Hello friends, currently 11:39 in the morning, July 4th, Alex on the way down from Mount Kashimayari. Elevation currently around 1,000 meters. No it's not, around 900 meters give or take. So yeah, I've just been running down this this road. Sorry there's not really been very much footage, it's not been very interesting. Why am I running down a road you ask? Because there's no lifts running. So about 400 meters left, I think. When it's going downhill, you can quite easily do this though, so I'm not going to complain. So yeah, the very steep descent from Mount Kashimayari from about 2,000 meters onwards was really tough in the rain, but I think I made pretty good time. My train up to Amikazari, or at least the Hello friends, Alex on the 4th of July, currently 16:57 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, I was rudely interrupted when I was running down because I ran out of battery. Oh well. So I'm in Amikazari Mountain Lodge at the moment. I took a taxi over here because I didn't want to walk another 12 kilometers. All in all, over those 2 days at Kashimayari, it was 40 kilometers and about 3,000 meters elevation change. So yeah, wanted to relax a bit. As you can see, this is my room for today. I put a towel down over there because my coat was absolutely drenched. But other than that, this is my room pretty much, which is quite nice. There's even a charger there, so I'm going to charge some of my portable charger up. But I don't really have much time to dilly-daddle, I'm afraid, because I actually have dinner at 6. The man here has very kindly offered to make me ramen for about £7. I think it was 900 yen. So really looking forward to that. I could actually make food, but because there's, I don't know if you make out the 2 bottles there, there's water here that you can use. But yeah, I'm going to go and jump in the bath, I think, and freshen up a bit. And then have some food at 6, and then probably get to bed around sort of 8 or so, I'd say, yeah. I'm aiming to leave here around sort of 4 or 5 tomorrow for a very long day tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Again, pray with me, it doesn't rain. Obviously if it rains, can't be helped. I think this time though, instead of using that big coat on the left, I'll be using that orange one because it seems to be more waterproof, I've discovered. My trousers aren't actually too wet, it's just I've hung them up there to hopefully dry things out and make the baggage a bit more light. So yeah, that's it from me for now, I think. I might take a bit more later. I doubt it though. If anything, you'll probably see from me again tomorrow morning, bright and early. So until then, this has been day 2. Alex in successfully climbing Mount Kashimayari, and then beginning on Mount Amikazari, Mount Hiuchi, and Mount Myoko, which will be tomorrow and the day after. So until next time, Alex out.